Hi, in this video we learn some phrasal verbs with the particle out. There are tons of them, so you'll have to make just a tiny selection and postpone the others for the future. To make it more challenging for you, I'll ask you to complete the verbs yourself, so you can pause the video if you need some more time to think. Okay, let's start. The firefighters extinguished the fire by pouring water on it. So, there is a phrasal verb with the meaning extinguish, which takes the particle out. Do you know what this verb is? The firefighters extinguished the fire. So, the firefighters put out the fire by pouring water on it. Extinguish can be replaced by put out. The firefighters put out the fire by pouring water on it. Fine, let's have the next one. Steve was exhausted from working all day in the quarry. So, exhaust. Exhaust can be replaced by a verb with the particle out. Do you happen to know which one? Okay, let's check it out. Wear out. Exhaust equals wear out. So Steve was worn out from working all day in the quarry. Okay, let's go on. The writer publishes a new novel every year. Publish. Produce, publish, make available. There is one verb with these meanings, which takes the particle out. Now think which verb might it be? Okay, and here's the answer. Bring out. Produce, make available is bring out. The writer brings out a new novel every year. Fine, the next one. We couldn't hear and understand what the doctor said. Hear and understand can be replaced by a verb with the particle out. Which one? Well, let's see. Make out. Hear and understand is make out. So we couldn't make out what the doctor said. And the next one? The doctor didn't know how to eradicate the disease. Eradicate, destroy completely. This can be replaced by a verb with the particle out. Now, do you know which one? Eradicate, destroy completely. Let's see. Wipe out. The doctor didn't know how to wipe out the disease. Okay, the next one. The last problem on the test was impossible to calculate without additional data. Well, calculate. Use math to solve. There is a verb with the particle out, which can be used to replace this word, calculate. And the verb is work out. Calculate, use math to solve equals work out. So the last problem on the test was impossible to work out without additional data. Fine, let's go on. Their testimonies revealed enormous discrepancies between the two versions. To reveal, to highlight, equals, now here we have a verb with the particle out. Do you know which one it could be? Let's see. Bring out. The testimonies brought out enormous discrepancies between the two versions. Let's go on. The man got covered with a rash. To get covered with something, begin to have on your body is, here we have a verb with the particle out. And the verb is break, break out. So the man broke out in a rash. Fine. And the next one. The results were announced on the radio. To announce equals, now what verb could it be here? Let's see. Give out. The results were given out on the radio. Fine, let's continue. After the first two lessons, he stopped attending the classes. To stop attending a school, university class is Now, here we have the verb with the particle out, and the verb is drop out. After the first 2 lessons, he dropped out. Let's go on. Will somebody take the cat outside now and leave it there? To take outside and leave it there is... Now, what verb could it be? Let's see. Put out. Will somebody put the cat out now? Fine. The next one. The sound of the engine caused our conversation not to be heard. Cause not to be heard by making a loud noise equals, and here we have the verb with the particle out, and the verb is drown out. The sound of the engine drowned out our conversation. Fine, let's continue. Please write to Smith & Son Limited on the check. Write the required information on the check is... What verb could it be here? Let's see. Make out. Please make out the check to Smith & Son Limited. Fine, let's continue. So many couples argue for the most trivial reasons. Argue, fight. There is a verb which can replace these 2 words, and the verb is fall out. So many couples fall out for the most trivial reasons. Fine, let's continue. The gentleman invited the girl to the best restaurant in town. Now, to go with someone you have invited is, and the verb is take out. The gentleman took the girl out to the best restaurant in town. Fine. The dentist removed all her teeth. There is a verb which can be combined with the particle out and which can replace the verb remove. And the verb is take out. So, the dentist took out all her teeth. Fine. The factory has been producing the same model for over 20 years. Now, to produce is, and here the verb is turn out. The factory has been turning out the same model for over 20 years. Okay? The family was forced to leave their house for not paying the rent. Now, to force to leave a place or position is, and here the verb is turn out. So the family was turned out for not paying the rent. Okay? The writer described him as more intelligent than he actually was. Describe in a usually false way is make out. So the writer made him out as more intelligent than he actually was. Okay, that's it for this video. If you like it, a thumbs up would be great. Also, make sure to subscribe for future videos. If you want to leave a comment or ask a question, you're welcome to do so. Thanks for watching.